It's become a rite of passage for thousands of Australians who flock to Gallipoli each year, a chance to honour those who fought for their country. Yet the war history that exists on our own shores goes largely unnoticed.
Darwin is Australia's battlefield. More bombs were dropped on Darwin than on Pearl Harbor.
With international travel off the cards in 2021, history buffs are being urged to come to the top end.
Australians who would normally go to Gallipoli or the Western Front, who would walk the Kokoda Trail or go to Long Tan in Vietnam, should come up to Darwin.
February 19 next year will mark the 79th anniversary of the bombing of Darwin. More than 230 people were killed on that day in 1942. It was just one of hundreds of bombings across northern Australia during the Second World War.
For so long, Australians didn't even know that Darwin was bombed so significantly. And a lot of people were killed here in Darwin during the war. We're very proud of our military history. We want to show it to the rest of the country.
The city hosts a range of attractions commemorating its unique place in Australian history. They include the Darwin Aviation Museum, the Military Museum at East Point, and the Royal Flying Doctors bombing of Darwin experience at Stokes Hill Wharf, where the first bombs were dropped in 1942. Darwin's war history didn't finish with the end of World War II. In 1999, the city was the staging ground for Interfet, the international peacekeeping task force sent to East Timor. Today, Darwin's home to major Army, Navy and Air Force bases and hosts an annual rotation of United States Marines. Former soldier Luke Gosling served in East Timor before joining the Australian Parliament.
We need to be teaching our kids about this history because it's a history that we can be proud of.
And while the Darwin wet season can bring driving rain, searing heat and stifling humidity, locals say that shouldn't be enough to deter potential tourists.
The weather is warm and the beers are cold.
Matt Cunningham, Sky News, Darwin.